Then later on, I started set up a recording studio in the house. We always have like a garage as big as this, and so you
Mm.
just start using that to help local kids who's trying to get in the booth, because there are some of us, in the music industry. You got the people that are the talents. Then you always have some street entrepreneur, big mentor that like DJs, club promoters. That they look up to the videographer. I guess she is one of them, like graphic designer. Like they are entrepreneur, like
Alright,
you guys,
yes.
like the City Magazine. Those they look up to you guys. So when we set up a studio or you're a DJ, you are giving them a platform. So that's where the concept of the platform comes in. Banky TV doing all these things on all this Roku and other platform like that is just a next step up. But putting people on the stage to perform, showcase their talent. We just did that in Ekiti like last week. And you guys were out to go to bed, right?
Alright,
Yeah.
definitely.
So that's the passion. Just helping people to get to the next level. With your own resources. That's what we do. You know.
Now, at what point did you conceive the idea of going into the TV production? Of course, you told me you started with the DJ stuff, but at what point did you say, okay, let me take it a top notch?
Thank you. That's a good question because it was a pivotal moment in my life, right? So, when you go to the U.S. military, young age, that's when you typically go,
Mm.
but as soon as you get your, counterpart in the street, whatever, so by the time I came out and started doing the music, recording, doing everything like managing like 9 artists back then, take them city to city in Texas, Austin, Houston, take them all those places. You start to see some things like loyalty, patience, all those things. I see them. I see them as a project. Like you make the music, take them, let them perform on stage, make music videos, do all those things. But the problem is the people you are helping, they are so hungry that they something that you think is not ready is ready for them. The guys are ready to go also and sell the CDs that is not even mastered yet. They're selling in the street, but, just playing the car is the best they've done. Besides selling drugs or robbing people, whatever. So, but it comes with a lot of problems. Anybody in the music industry will know. Or you have an artist in America, like your artist, you might have it today, tomorrow you might be in jail. For the next 6 months, you can't
Yeah,
do
out
nothing.
again.
So, like I'm sitting right now, I got over 200 songs
Wow.
recorded that I don't play anywhere. I don't push anywhere. It's been sitting in my studio or whatever they're using it for out there for the last 10 years.
Mm.
So 2010, I have a partner, Coxstrom, he's a real original gangster, people that have been through everything in the street, sorry, back in the day. He just likes how I do videos. But the video was never part of the plan. So he said, well, let's just do Banky TV. Don't forget about all these guys, man. They're not going anywhere. He's like a fashionista, like a local, like a one big city influencer. He's a gangster, like with big hands like this. He might have like a 6 gold chains here. So he just told me like, hey, and it took me doing the music, I was so exposed to the underworld, of America, the bad things, exposed to the night lifestyle, whatever, the wrong way, the gangster shooting people in the parking lot while you're recording videos, ways, police everywhere, whatever. But then when I started the video, it started taking me deeper, deeper into crazy places. But on the positive side, we like shooting like a car shows. So we attend different car shows, interview people, and shoot camera, or shoot cars. But all along, I've always think like, I can do more. Like sit down, make a movie, like think about, a script. Like don't just turn the camera and keep recording anything.
Mm.
Doing interviews like this, the whole thing, But anyway, I went along with it until I got to, partnership, getting in partnership with the top artists in Texas, in the down south of America, where these people, they are regional stars, right? All the way from 90s, they've always produced on regional stars, but they just don't get as big as Beyonce. Beyonce is from Texas, but Beyonce is a pop star, right? But these people, they will make it to BET, MTV, but they are still not like Jay-Z or what, So I got to that level, I'm like, hey, I feel like I moved fast in like less than 1.5 years doing video, dumping music or whatever, So that was like 2010, 2011. Then I realized that at that level, you still don't make a lot of money doing videos, because it's like if Beyonce say, hey, my friend here, make me a graphic, he will make it for free because it's Beyonce, right? Yeah, now, but you want to get paid at the same time, but because when you go out there, you say, hey, I interview Beyonce, then that's your resume, that's part of your portfolio that bring other businesses in.
Definitely.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's how it works. So it's like, hey, I left professional life, I'm doing entertainment, but I'm feeding the bill, but I'm not getting return back. And I don't want to sell my soul like outside the car, like, hey, I got a CD, I got DVDs. Instead I want to put it on Amazon. I have Banky TV. I created about 2010.
Wow.
BankyTV.com, 2010. Did everything that you're supposed to do, YouTube, all this stuff. You watch YouTube started, but nobody's thinking with you. You're just by yourself. Everybody around me, they just like exposure to the luxury life, women, whatever. Enjoy, go on tour. You are the one like just thinking, how do we advance this to the next level, So I took a little break, my wife don't like me saying that, but I mean the Banky TV continues to go on. The Nigerian people are saying Banky TV should come to Nigeria. Music portion too should come to Nigeria, but I'm there. I'm like, no, I don't see anything going on in Nigeria. But I didn't see. I just knew about Olamide in 2015 when I came for a wedding. I just knew about all those things, so I didn't know. So everything was about American hip hop. Everything continued, but me myself being active, I lay back, start focusing on family. Then later on, we started back, and we now what was Banky TV is struggling with. Okay, we are doing both African and American content now, right? But on live stream, like this right now, you have a situation where the Yoruba communities in diaspora, they come around us, like, hey, this is our TV, this is our whatever. But then we have Afrobeats, then we have hip hop and all that. Like, who's gonna dominate the
space,
the live stream? But the good part is the local portion and the app. You have a library that you're able to create category. Like I said, city people category will be there. So if you just want to watch the event that city people have or their content, you just go there and click here and you can watch for hours. You can have thousands of videos just playing to you. That allows us that. But on the live stream, we try to bring our best, like worldwide, which is unfortunately English, right? The content has to be in English, but that's our best creators, we put them in there. City people, some of the shows too will be on the live stream for everyone. But if you actually want to watch city people, just go to their category and you just enjoy. That's what we do now. Basically, Banky TV, not Banky TV, but Banky Entertainment. Banky Entertainment is just like you are like a YouTube or any other video platform, right?
Yeah.
And but we're just small, but you try and grow. YouTube doesn't tell us not to do something. We only encounter that when we go to YouTube platform. But everything, like Banky TV, we are licensed to stream any African music content, music radio content. We're licensed. We're working with the AMP, for the movie portion, to have access, to have licenses with, in this game, it's hard to have a license with individual creators, or individual artists. It's not possible. You gotta have a body that you can, hey, that represent them, that you can work with. Like, hey, we'll be your partner. This is what this is the revenue, portion of the revenue that you get, or the fees that we have to pay every year. I know they exist. I'm just saying, the movie, you can't go meet every producers, but a lot of problem too is that the part of the problem too is that the producers may not be part of they may not sign up to be part of the body. So if you go on YouTube and you pull a movie that you have license to stream on YouTube, but the producer already put it before you, or the owner already put it before you, YouTube is gonna block you for copyright infringement.
Definitely.
You see,
Yeah.
but they don't even know. Like, I was dealing with that when before I took a break back in the day, because I'm working with major artists. They always want me to do their videos, because my videos, the way I do it, is not a major video. It's not a specific like music video. It's just like there's just a customization to it that makes it feel like a street, but you're still getting the message of marketing. So when you do that, I mean, artists will give me an entire album and say, "This is my new album that just came out. Take." They don't tell me what to do. They don't, if I miss a spelling, somebody might correct it. But other than that, everything's from where I got it from. So, but then I kept dealing with copyright issues with all these platforms. And then as a video creator myself, I put it on YouTube for years. I don't get nothing back. The copyright guys get stuff, all the money. You put all the effort, travel, hotels, everything. You don't get nothing back. So all those things push me, like, you know what, Banky TV, if you want to do it, just really do it. So this year we just started all those platforms, movies too, all that stuff. We just want to go all the way. That's why I say, DSTV, GoTV, we are and Bank TV content. Like I said, if you are watching it, it's not just music only. Your fashion show will come in. Interviews. But at the end of the day, you learn too, because we don't thrive off people getting naked and no everything. We try to aim towards black excellence. Anything you say you're learning, you want to be that. You want to be what you're watching, and proudly black. White people are there. This is it's a very diverse channel, but the most important thing for me is making sure that um, classy and honest, hardworking black people exist. Like that they exist there, and that Africa has a lot of things that it's a content that's worth visiting. You know, that's it. Because at the end of the day, the way I see America is that every time some people complain about some people or group of people, the defense is like, hey, nothing is stopping you. A lot of people respect you when you're doing something. I respect city people more because they're doing something big. So if Americans want to respect you, you have to be doing something big. They are not saying sit down, don't do anything. You know, and I like what we've done so far in Nigeria. I love it. People are doing things. So City People Magazine, City People TV.
Now, Banky TV is already fully on ground in Nigeria. What would be the expectation of Nigerians now that you are fully back, despite the clamor for you to come home right from time?
There's still some little aspect that we have to take care of. Luckily, we had to create the register Nigeria separately. And we did that. Right now, we're working on physical location, because this whole concept for Nigeria is just like this, like 4 or 5 months ago. We're working on a physical location to have an official address. Right now, we partner with Diamond Pictures. We use their studio for our work, like our movies, and I have a mentor, Andy Boyo. He's a big man in the Nollywood industry. That's my mentor, and he's been very helpful in every way, a step of a connection, who to talk to, and all that stuff. So the physical office is very important. After that, then What else? I guess the staff's in the place. We want people to be able to come for appointments without us just using like hotels everywhere. That's one big stuff. Then FM, Cool FM. They grant their studio for us to use for shows. Um, but I always tell my team that we can't shoot everything. My the one thing that makes us successful is the partnership with other content creators. You know, movies will be another aspect that we have movie coming to the cinema. The trailer is out. X and X's. Um, the movie should be in cinema by Easter. That's what we project. So we plan to continue to make more movies, like high level movies. Like this one was featuring the X and X's movie was featuring Ike Ogbonna, Officer Wars, Belinda FR, right, and Ujo Coley and Coco Ashley, and this guy Eddie Watson Jr.
Wow.
So that's just the
That's great.
first movie coming out. 4K, ready. Netflix ready, airlines ready. Cinema ready. So we're just gonna do that. Then we plan to do more movies too in Yoruba. But the problem is the moment you start going to ethnic, then you hold Igbo, you hold everybody their own.
Yes.
You
You need
can't
to
even think
balance
about
it.
Kenya or Ghana. So that's one of the reasons why the Afrobeat is like one of the main, we mix Afrobeat with a lot of American production, like dance shows, just to make it international. The
Yes, it's
stream.
cut across.
Yes, then when you now want to go into your own corner, you can go to your own category and watch, enjoy. But in Nigeria, basically, the physical location is one of the things we're working on right now. Hopefully, maybe like within 2 months, by God's grace, we might have that going. We got some, some other, overhead stuff like fixed assets. They're already running around the streets. And then another thing is the DSTV. I think those two things. On the then another aspect. So I mentioned movies. Movies, TV. Another aspect is the live music, concert events.
Wow.
We can already start it. We did one last week, like I said, and we plan to take that to different cities. Just do concert, bring big artists in, and they perform, and we'll be doing that over and over again. They also create content for our TV for people to enjoy. So that's what we plan to do. We try not to get ourselves too much into everything, too much, but definitely the TV, studios, continue to get content from partnership, from other big content creators. That's our model for the TV. The movie, continue to bring out nice movies out and series. Then those will be available. We'll try to push it to Netflix and all that, but also they'll be available on our platforms. The platform itself, we offer free content for anyone that can access them. But in the future, we plan to either go into subscription or just strictly advertising. If we go into subscription, our viewers will enjoy us more because there'll be less distraction, interruption from advertising. But either way, definitely that's another way that we make money too is individual clients. That's growing fast in America right now, where they just call us for to show up, just like city people come, so that's the service, so we offer that service too, in Nigeria and US.
Yes.
And city people, please call Banky TV to come along to your shows. So, we are humble. We are not here to. There's a competition, but we don't see ourselves as competing. We just want to work. In fact, a lot of people will look at you like, I don't need your help or whatever. But we've been through YouTube and all that. We've done it. Daily Motion, YouTube, Twitch, so many websites like that. We've done it. But and I always like us building our own thing too. Just part of the respect we get. In Nigeria, Africa, they have a lot of brains. So but we can come together. We have our display from Cameroon.
Wow.
They work with us. They do like the top 10 destinations in Africa, top 10 mosque, the richest family in Africa. They do that kind of show. So so we're always willing to work with every content broadcast, right?